One can improve Ohas Shakti by transforming virya, semen, to Ohas by spiritual sadhana. According to yogic science, semen, suklam or sukram, exists in a subtle form throughout the whole body. It is withdrawn and elaborated into a gross form in the sex organ under the influence of the sexual will and excitement. To be an urdhvareta is not merely to prevent the emission of gross semen already formed, but to prevent its formation as gross seed and absorb it into the general system. Normal people send semen outside through sex or copulation, downwards, but yogis convert it into Ohas Shakti and transform sukshma or subtle energy to brain, upwards, as in Kundalini Yogi. So, what is Kundalini? Well, before jumping onto that, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel as your love and support matters a lot to me and which keeps me motivated on my journey to make such informational videos for you guys. Kundalini is a Sanskrit word that describes an energetic awakening. The energy that lies dormant at the base of the spine when awakened rises upward into the body to the higher centers. It tends to activate our higher psychic centers and has very purifying and refining effects on our consciousness, our emotions, and the way that we perceive the world. If you're prepared for this, you have done the groundwork and trained your body to hold this high charge of energy, it can be a very powerful and incredible experience. By practicing semen retention, you build this Jing field and you're able to transform it by holding it in the body by meditating. This will not happen on its own typically. You must have an internal meditation practice to start refining that energy into higher spiritual awareness. Semen retention becomes the catalyst for your spiritual transformation. The body of a man who is a true urdhvareta has the scent of the lotus. A chaste man in whom the gross semen is formed may, on the other hand, have the odor of a goat. The semen dries up in those who practice pranayama seriously. The semen energy ascends up to the brain. It is stored up as Ohas Shakti, spiritual energy, and comes back as Amrita or nectar. If the sexual energy is transmuted into Ohas or spiritual energy by pure thoughts, it is called sex sublimation in Western psychology. Just as metals and chemicals are purified by heating, so also the sexual energy is purified and changed into divine energy by spiritual sadhana, by entertaining sublime, soul-elevating thoughts of the self or Atman. In yoga he is called an urdhvareta in whom the seminal energy has flown upwards into the brain as Ohas Shakti. There is no possibility of the semen going downward through sexual excitement. So, how do you awaken your Kundalini? There's not one way that works for everyone. There's many practices, such as Taoist internal alchemy, meditation, Qigong, yoga, Kundalini yoga, etc. These can all lead to Kundalini awakening. Kundalini can also be awakened by doing sexual practices. Sexual kung fu, tantra practices, these are all about activating lower energy and channeling it upwards in the body. Working with a partner can be a very powerful way to activate this energy as well in a connected way. Occasionally it happens spontaneously or can be brought on by some psychedelics. The lesson here is to be very careful. I know it sounds very attractive, but as I said, when you have underlying patterns and you aren't prepared, it can be a very difficult and painful experience for you. Thanks for watching, have a great day.